Babe Ruth said, "It's hard to beat a person who never gives up." Imagine then not just the power of one person, but the power of many. Today is the FSHD Society's Walk and Roll, where we show the power of many. It's the FSHD Society Walk and Roll 2020, brought to you by UCLA Health Community, Connor Foundation, Zetterberg Custom Homes and Remodeling, VX Change, Carpet 911, Optum Health, and Perkins Elmer. Featuring our special guest, Walk Ambassador, actor, producer, Max Adler. Now, let's get ready as we go coast to coast and around the world for the 2020 virtual FSHD Society's Walk and Roll. Welcome all to the FSHD Society's Walk and Roll. As you heard it, we are the power of many, and we bring in one of our many powerful people, and that is Mark Stone. Hey, Mark, thanks for joining us, kicking this off. How are you?
Good morning, Tim, and good morning, National Walk and Roll participants. This is amazing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And thanks to our volunteers, our leadership here at FSHD Society for getting this all together. A little off the mark on time, some little glitches. We got it worked out, and Mark's here to kick us off. Kick us off, buddy.
Well, one thing I know about walk and rolls, and I've been to hundreds of them, is they seldom start on time. We're always waiting for, the last few folks to get there because we want everybody to join at the opening ceremony. And so, true to form, this one started a bit late. And true to form for 2020, this one started late because of glitches. I keep thinking of the theme overcoming obstacles. I can't, those two words embody our families. Since I've been here, and I'm starting now in my 4th year, and been adopted into the FSHD family, and just have found a home here. And thank you to all who've done that to me, and now my family. You all, it matters to me. But those two words, overcoming obstacles, have kept coming up over those years to me. And 2020, good grief, Tim. I mean, there's no better two words to describe what we have all had to do globally to just keep on. You had the pandemic. And we started the year really strong. 2020, we were going to make a lot of advances. We had made a lot of plans for our therapeutic accelerator, launching from a very successful 2019. And our walk last year was a catalyst in funding and in engaging our community around that. And that was great. And then, somewhere around March, we all just hit a wall, or shall I say, hit the locked door to our homes. And everything, we for about a day and a half, we all sat there as the FSH Society and thought, what do we do now? And lo and behold, if, in the same spirit of our families, if we didn't say, hey, this is just another obstacle to overcome, let's get it done. And actually, our engagement team and all of our national chapter directors, walk leaders have really stepped up to the plate. This has been an amazing year. It reminds me, and I'm going to just kind of summarize Booker T. Washington's statement that he made once when he said, success is not so much measured in the level or in the achievements that you have, but in the obstacles you had to overcome to achieve them. And in that criteria, a pandemic, potential economic downturn, or very real economic downturn, social unrest, and then lo and behold, natural disasters in our Southeast, and still real heart concern about our families in California. I've talked with some on Skype just this week and last week. I sent a little note through our chapter directors, Sue and Kent Drescher, to our Bay Area families, and yet they're out raising funds. They're saying we're not going to quit, and we're not going to let this stop us. And I'm inspired to tears almost by that. And that's what we celebrate today. That's what we celebrate. We are heading toward, we ellipsed this week at 400,000. We're heading toward $500,000 as we all have worked together to do that. And I got to thinking today that I think we have the sense that right now is one of those moments where we together are influencing and impacting the future. That's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you all across the nation for being here. I because we started late, I don't want to make us any later by rambling on, but I'm just so excited and so honored and so humbled by the results of all of our chapter directors, our leaders, our wonderful sponsors that have stepped up and said, we're staying by you anyway. And this is the fuel that will propel us more and more forward. And perhaps toward the end of the time when I come back on, I can maybe talk about some of those things. But Absolutely. Let me just take another minute or two to talk about an amazing, impactful event that we held anyway. It was to be held in person. It was the Voice of the Patient Forum. And we did the third only virtual Voice of the Patient Forum. And again, this is because we had the fuel to keep running, to keep accelerating that. And now we have a report in draft that's getting ready to be finalized and go to the FDA, to pharmaceutical companies. Our families can get it, but this is literally the impact of FSHD on our families, letting the FDA know this, as well as what would be an acceptable therapeutic target. And this really serves to educate the FDA so that drugs that actually, and therapies that actually impact DUX4 and things that our families matter to them, it influences the way the FDA approves drugs and gets them on the market. So this has opened up the regulatory pipeline, and our families responded in force this year. Again, overcoming obstacles. It's not the success you had, it's the path and the obstacles you had to overcome to succeed, to achieve those. And the FSHD family, the FSHD community, all of us have really, really overcome. And I'd be remiss if I didn't just send out a real kudos to the staff team.
Absolutely.
With their indomitable spirit and embracing our families as they always do, have just really put in extra effort. So anyway, it's amazing. I want to kick off this walk time frame. And again, it's an honor to be here, an honor to be with you, Tim. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate your time. Thanks for kicking us off. Yeah, we keep rolling through, and we'll see you later in the walk and roll. Awesome. We have great guests, showing up. We have time with Max Adler later, halfway through. We want to always, thank our sponsors, and we're going to welcome in the next person, and that's going to be Heloise Hoffman from Southwest Florida. Hey, Heloise, how you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so glad that you're here. Tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing down there for the walk.
Yeah, so I'm Heloise Hoffman. I'm the Southwest Florida chapter director, and I haven't done personally my own walk yet, but a few of my friends are going to support me in a few minutes, and we're going to have our own walk and roll on the beach to spread awareness and have our walk. So I'm really excited about that. But our campaign has had tremendous success, and I'm so humbled. Kevin Morris and Kelly Hargaden, two of our chapter members, have started their own teams. Each of their team has raised thousands of dollars, which is amazing. And our campaign stands at over $58,000 raised from over 330 individual donations, which is just amazing and mind-blowing to me.
Wow, that is phenomenal. Phenomenal effort. Way to go, man. Bravo. Bravo. So I know that you also are a musician. Is that accurate?
Yes, I'm part of a band with some of my friends, Sienna Warland, Sophia Pazeshkin, Ella Cartwright, Max Goldberg, and Garrison Leach. I believe they're watching right now. And for the walk and roll, we came together and we played Stand By Me, which is so fitting not only for FSHD patients, but also for the COVID world. So you'll get to hear that in a few minutes. And actually, we also have a Spotify playlist for the walk and roll. So if you'd like to listen along, you can just look up FSHD on Spotify and listen to our playlist.
Awesome. Anything else you want to mention, Heloise, before we roll into your video of your band?
Yes, I think that founding the chapter and opening up about FSHD and advocating for this disease has just been really liberating to me, the most liberating experience of my life, because I feel so humbled every time a personal email, a letter, like I receive these personal notes of support, and it really makes me feel supported and like I can face this disease. Because I did spend a few years just completely closed off from reality because of FSHD, and I would blame everything on FSHD, and coming out of that shell and seeing that there's a huge support system around me has just been so freeing and humbling. Like my heart just swells every single time I see a donation come in, no matter how big or how small, because people's support means the world to me and almost 1 million other FSHD patients. And I think that we as a community are going to define FSHD, and it's not going to define us, which that's my life motto now. I have FSHD, but it really doesn't have me. And I have my FSHD tattoo right on the muscle.
Nice.
Because we are stronger than FSHD. It's not.
Oh, beautiful. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thanks, Heloise, for joining us. And as we say goodbye, yeah, let's have, I got a producer on the back end here, Lee Reynolds, I know is probably getting ready to cue up that video. There it is. Thank you very much, Heloise.
Bye.
Okay, we're jumping back here. Yeah. We're back. I guess we're
no, I'm fixing the sound. Okay. Give me a sec. We're gonna start that over because it sounds awesome.
Okay. Thanks, Lee.
Here we go.
Got it. Awesome.
Stand by has come, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid, oh, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me.
Woohoo! That was awesome. That was awesome. Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you to Heloise for getting that together and her band out there in the Southwest Florida chapter, working hard, raising a ton of money. What, $58,000? Unbelievable. I know when we come to the point of how much are we raising, Mark hit it right on the head. We are approaching $500,000. That was yesterday. It was well over 400,000. So that's where we're at. And you can always give, right? Always give. National campaign text to give. Text FSHD to 243-725. That's text to give. You text the word or the letters FSHD to the number 243-725. I know that we are also looking at forward here. We're waiting on, I believe, Jack from the Atlanta chapter to join us.
We've got him. Let's bring him in.
Let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. There he is. He's linking up. There he is. Hey, Jack, how's it going?
Hey, good morning, Tim. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Looks like you're in a great place. Tell us where you at and how's it going there?
Yep. Well, first of all, before we start, just a big shout out to you, Tim, for taking your time to host this event today and all your FSHD radios over the many, many years. So thank you. All right. Appreciate that. All right. I'm Jack Erblick. I'm the Atlanta chapter director. I'm also this year's walk and roll leader. And we are in beautiful Peachtree City, Georgia. And we got a beautiful day today. I'm here with my 2 daughters, my son-in-law, and my 3 grandchildren. So let me just do a quick pan for you real quick here. We got the chairs set up. You see that, Tim?
Nice.
All right. We got the chairs set up for lunch after we walk. Yay!
Awesome. That's the best.
We got our signs up.
Yep.
All right. So anyway, we got a small band of warriors today, but we're just happy to be a part of the 1,000+ that are walking across the country today. And we're a small band of warriors, but we got an army out there, don't we, Tim?
Absolutely. We sure do. And you're one of the best soldiers in our army for sure. Looks like a little bit of a general, if you ask me. That looks great, man. That looks awesome.
All right. So, hey, I got some numbers for you too, Tim. We got 29 regular registered members, participants, 7 teams created, over 100 donations, and we raised over $22,000. So great year. And thank you to all the volunteers who've given their time and their treasure and their talent. So I want to shout out to some of the team captains and the teams that we created. Cardin's Cure, Jack's Journey, Walking on Sunshine. We got Team Hank from last year with us this year. Team Hamill, Team Nat, Cat, and Papa Jack. I'm on multiple teams, Tim. And Rod's Runners for FSHD.
That's awesome.
So thank you, team captains. We appreciate that. Hey, we got some top donors too. We got Scott and Betsy Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
We got Jack and Renee Gerblick, Federal Home Loan Bank of Atlanta. Thank you. Wonderful donation there. And Sean and Walter Bland, they're our top donors. We got a top participant with the greatest number of recruiting points. And that's Virginia Wyckoff. Let's give it up for Virginia. Yay! Yay! And we got a top team with the greatest number of recruiting points, Tim. Cardin's Cure. Give it up for Cardin's Cure. Yay! All right. So, hey, Tim, just one more thing I want to share with everybody. You know, what amazed me this year and this odd year we've been in, right, Tim?
Yeah.
Is just how generous everybody's been of their treasure, their time, their talent. My family's been great, but more importantly, it's just the concern that my friends and family have shown for me, which has been wonderful. So that's the amazing part about this year is the generosity and the love and the friendship. I found that just moving.
Absolutely.
And so thank you to everybody that contributed and is participating and walking with us here in Atlanta. I know we got quite a few teams that are walking in their backyards and a couple of local parks. And congratulations to our folks at FSHD Society, put together a great event and nationwide over 1,000 participants. It's absolutely wonderful.
We appreciate it, Jack. Thanks for spending some time with us. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the walk and roll. Thanks for all the support, all the sponsors there in Atlanta. Awesome job. Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. Take care.
Down to Atlanta.
Okay.
That's the best.
All right.
That's
We'll see you, Tim. All right. Take care. Have a good rest of the day.
Jack. You too, sir.
Yep.
So we thank Jack for that. We're going to keep rolling when George and Jane Pollack want to join us all the way down to Tampa. So we're going from Atlanta, the Tampa area in Florida. trying to go coast to coast all around. I think there's sunnier places than where I'm at right now. Hey, there they are.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, how's it going, guys? How's it going? Thanks for being here on the Walk and Roll. This is George and Jane. Hi. Tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing down there, the sponsor support you had, all the things Walk and Roll.
All right. Well, as you said, I'm Jane. This is George Pollock. We lead the Tampa chapter. Our chapter is a little over a year old, and this is our first Walk and Roll. We're happy that this turned into a virtual event. It's been amazing to do this with all the other chapters from across the United States. And we've had just such a support from, the office lead, Beth, Anna. I have to shout out to everyone in the office. They've been amazing to all of us. Our team, we had about over 100 donors, and we managed to raise a little bit over $26,000. We are very excited about that for our first walk. We have several teams walking across the Tampa Bay area today. It's a little rainy, so our walks might get delayed.
Oh, we don't know anything about delays up here. Yeah.
But I'd just like to shout out our team. We have the Pollock's Peloton. We raised over 20 grand. We'd like to thank everyone, family, friends, business associates, everyone that donated and just always has supported us. I mean, they supported us through both of the bike races, and they continue to support us through the walks. We have a great team in Davis Island. We have Team Davis Island. They did a great job, raised over $2,000, and that's Beverly and David Britton, their sons. They have Ben and Luke, and they have two friends, Leslie and Becky, that are walking with them today. Big shout out to them. They're always very active in the chapter and, come to every meeting. And Ben is actually in a master's program at Gainesville, biochemistry, I believe. He might correct me, but he's always has all the medical input for us, which is really great. We have Team Olson, which are good friends of ours. We have Keith and Marianne. We have Evan Olson and Kyle and Francesco Olson. They're walking in North Tampa today. Big shout out to them. Thank you so much for supporting us. We have Heidi and Mark Malonis and other chapter members here. She raised over $2,000 by herself, so big shout out to her. Her husband Mark is affected, and I believe they are walking in Cape Cod today. So she hopefully has cooler and better weather for her than what we're having here. And I was just thinking about something to say, and I participated in some long distance running races, and there's always this t-shirt that says a DNF is better than a DNS, and that stands for a did not finish is better than a did not start. And I think that, we aren't finished. We don't have our cure, but we are off to an amazing start.
That is awesome. Yeah.
And I'd like to introduce George, my husband, who's also going to talk about our big sponsor, which is the Exchange. And that's who I'm walking for today, is my husband, George.
Hey, Tim, how are you?
I'm doing great, George. It's good to hear from both of you. Tell us a little bit about the Exchange.
Sure. First of all, big shout out to you. You're my favorite radio host with the Pittsburgh Steelers pennant on the back. So just gotta mention that. I have a helmet up here, so kudos to that. But again, thanks as always for hosting this. I know it's a lot of work and a lot of effort, but I think we all, the FSHD crew across the world, certainly supports that, and thanks you for it. I did want to give a quick shout out to my business partners at the Exchange. We run internet data centers around the country. We've all muscled through this crazy year like everybody, and so far so good. Again, want to thank them, Keith Olson, who put a team together, my partner Ernie. This is the third year of the Exchange's support of the FSHD Society. They were contributors to both of our bike races across the country, so certainly appreciate that. And then when I asked this year for support, it was immediate. 2 seconds, yes, we're going to do it. So again, I certainly appreciate my partners for stepping up and continuing to support us. As we know, the money all goes to a good cause. We're the global leaders in trying to find a cure, and we'll get there. We're the global leaders in patient advocacy, and we'll continue to support that. As I've said several times, we don't want anybody to have this disease, but we need to find everyone that does. That's so important in terms of finding a cure and getting folks into clinical trials and helping with the research. So this is, this day, and in the subsequent events going forward over the next couple of years is to do that. So let's continue to, again, raising the money is so important, but finding everyone that has it and helping them get to the end of this thing is so important. So we're going to continue to do our part. We're going to go out and walk a little bit later when it stops raining here. We've had, I think, a month straight of rain after a bit of a drought. So it's been a bit of a deluge here. But rain or shine, we'll be out there. And Tim, thank you again. We appreciate it as always, what you're doing. And to Mark and Beth and Lee and everybody, obviously this doesn't come off with a ton of effort, a ton of support. And we thank everyone, we're all in it together. So let's keep going.
Absolutely. Well put. Thanks, guys. Thank you from Florida. I hope the rain lets up. You can get out there on a nice sunny day and enjoy a walk together. And thank you to the VX Exchange and all the sponsors and all the people that donated down in your area to help our community. Very, very awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the beautiful, helpful couple there, handsome couple helping us out down there in Tampa. Up next, I believe we have the Columbus area is going to join us a little bit. Definitely. The V Exchange is one of our platinum sponsors, always a huge support, huge help. And who are we welcoming in now through Columbia, through Columbus? Is this Sue Omuller?
Yeah, this is Sue.
Hey, Sue, how's it going?
Good. We're excited to be walking today. It's a beautiful day.
Tell us, where are you walking?
We are walking in Dublin, Ohio. And I'd like to give a special thanks to our two platinum sponsors, Chris and Sarah Connor of the Connor Foundation. Chris and Sarah are passionate about health and wellness. The $10,000 they have donated will support a clinical trial research network site for 20 weeks. Thank you, Chris and Sarah, for your ongoing love and support for our cause.
Hey.
Also, Greg and Elizabeth Gerhardt have donated $10,000 on behalf of the Gerhardt family. Their donation will also support a clinical trial research site for 20 weeks. Elizabeth and Greg are passionate about health and wellness and have supported our cause from day one. Thank you. I want to announce the winner of our 4-night trip in a Winnebago Spirit Class C RV, the Mueller family. Congratulations and thank you, Chris Hadesy of Road Adventures in Columbus, for this generous donation. If you're looking to rent or buy an RV, look for Road Adventures of Columbus. Today I'm walking for my husband Bob and our son Bill. Fighting the good fight is so much easier to do when you have individuals like Kevin Flanagan, Scott Harper, and the Harper Lab team in your court. Kevin is the director of the Center for Gene Therapy at Children's Hospital and a leading expert in neuromuscular disorders. It's an honor to have Kevin with us today. Thank you. Yay!
Anything else you want to add, Sue?
I think that's it. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing Kevin.
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank
for all
you.
you're doing.
Thank you guys in Columbus. Awesome. Way to represent Ohio. Love it. So here we have now Kevin Flanagan. Hey, Kevin, how are you?
Hi, Tim. Fine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for joining us.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here in support of the FSHD Society and the annual Walk and Roll. And I just heard Susan speaking. We really value very much our partnership with the FSHD Society and the chapter here in Columbus. And I speak today really in my role as the director of the Center for Gene Therapy, where we've got a long-standing interest in bringing new therapies for neuromuscular disease to clinical trials. And the FSHD Society support has been critical, particularly the laboratory of my colleague Scott Harper, who's really leading the way in developing new mouse models, has developed new mouse models of FSHD and really new and exciting routes to therapy. We're really committed to bringing these to reach the members of your society and all the patients with FSHD. That's our goal.
Yeah, we do it. We do appreciate all the hard work that you guys are doing and representing there with the Columbus area, working with them, helping our whole community. Really, it's awesome. You guys could join us during this walk and roll event as well.
Thrilled to do it. Thrilled to do it. I wish we were all outside walking as usual, but hopefully next year.
Hopefully next year is right. Is absolutely correct. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So that is Kevin Flanagan joining us. And now we're going to keep moving forward here. I think we have...
We're going to go to Marcia in St. Louis next.
Marcia in St. Louis. Marcia in St. Louis, how are you?
Hang on, I'm pulling her in.
Oh, boy. That's the voice of our producer, Lee Reynolds.
I know, I'm like the girl behind the curtain. This magic voice that just pops in. It's very disconcerting.
Oh, that's great.
I don't know if we have her or not. Yeah, we got her. We just don't have video.
Okay. Hey, Marcia, you there? No. Okay.
I think she shows up. I think she might be. Let me see if I can make sure she's unmuted.
I do see what you see, producer Lee. She should be available there, but no video. Right.
Yeah, we're having a little trouble getting Marcia to come in here.
That's okay. Well, in the meanwhile, yeah, let's just make sure they're always thanking all the great sponsors, the UCLA Health Community, Connor Foundation, Zetterberg Custom Homes Remodeling, and I think we might have her on now. Marcia, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. We can't see you.
Hey,
Go back to Zoom. Hold
okay.
on. We're getting there. Hold on. Go back to Zoom.
Okay, no problem.
We're getting there. Okay, start my video. Woo! Can you see us?
We're getting, well, there
we
you
go.
go.
You're coming in. Yep, we got you. We got you. Hey, guys, how's it going?
Hi. There's a lot of noise. It's hard to hear.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of noise. How's it going out there in St. Louis?
It is great. A little rainy today, but it is still a great day since it is our walk and roll day. We came to Central Park in Chesterfield. We were here last year, and we wanted to come back this year and waiting for next year. This will be filled with people next year.
That's awesome. Is there, tell us a little bit about the sponsors or maybe the teams that you guys have out there in St. Louis, some of your walk teams, or anybody you want to thank?
Yep, I will first introduce to you who we have here. Okay, no, this is my husband, Fran, and he's a researcher at St. Louis University. He's researching a cure for FSHD. So
Awesome.
He sees directly the fruits of our labor, and he sees the impact and the importance of fundraising and what it can do for research. So,
He's on the front line. I love it.
We have other chapter members and their family here. And I have some of my peeps here also. Always here to support.
I love it. St. Louis is looking like a lot of fun. It looks like a great place to be right now.
It is a great place to be. I did want to announce our totals so far, if that's okay.
Yes, too. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Drum roll, please. Woo! So far, St. Louis chapter has raised just under $12,000, and I think we will surpass that. Woo! It's humbling how generous this community is, and especially times that we're in right now. So, woohoo! We are awesome. Hi.
Yes, you are.
I did want to give a couple shout outs, if that's okay too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to first shout out to our sponsor in kind, which is, I can't tell, which is the Fish for FSHD. It's a paracord company, makes lots of fun paracord, unique things, products, and it's a nonprofit. All proceeds goes directly to the FSHD Society. 100% of proceeds. Check them out, fishforfshd.com. Woohoo! I also want to give shout outs to our top participants. Each of them raised almost $2,000. We have Laura Adams, Jennifer Naziata, and Steve Cheney. And we had 4 very powerful, strong teams this year. One, Team Adams, Team Wild Horses, Team Andersons Are Us, and Team Sverdrup Strong.
Nice job, guys. Enjoy the day. Thanks for being live here with us on the Walk and Roll. I love the enthusiasm. I know everybody on Facebook is chiming in with a lot of thumbs up and positivity back.
Very good. Well, thank you. We are off to start our walk. Thank you.
Bye. All right. Hey, then we're moving forward to our next guest. Ashley from Central Texas, I believe, is in the waiting room. We're going to bring her aboard here. Awesome job, though, in St. Louis. And we're still traveling over a little. Maybe we'll turn the camera. That looks crazy. You guys look sideways to me, but I think.
Of course, Tim, I can screw up a one-man parade. Is that better?
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. There we go. You guys look great. Oh, look at you guys. Awesome. Looks like a beautiful day where you are. Good morning.
Good morning from Austin, Texas. I am so sorry. In typical Brian fashion, we were looking at Central Time and just realized it was Eastern Time.
Oh,
so okay. I apologize for being late. I hope everybody's having a great day. I wanted to thank so many people over the last 6 weeks that have been so incredibly supportive to our family. It has been the wildest ride over the last 6 weeks. As like most families, 2020 just keeps seeming to throw curveball after curveball. And when Beth asked us to start with the Central Texas chapter to have the first fundraising event, and then it went virtual, I was kind of stymied as to what to do. I didn't really know what a virtual event would look like. And so I came up with this silly gimmick and thought, hey, you know what would raise money is watching a grown adult learn to play a stringed instrument with a claw for a left hand. I don't know why I thought that would rein in donations, but so I started practicing, and it's been an incredible physical therapy workout. I will continue playing the ukulele the rest of my life, both for trying to use my fingers, and also it's really hard to be sad if you're playing the ukulele. And so I highly recommend ukulele and dogs. They can solve
And she's pretty good at it too.
I bet.
Until Steve's 50th birthday, I decided to try to create something, and I'm going to see if Audrey can show it to you. Do you want to spin that around, show them the tent? We created a shade structure that floats on water because it is not fall yet in Texas. It is still very much summer. But while I was doing this for my husband's 50th, I accidentally cut my finger with a serrated kitchen knife on a zip tie. And so I've not been able to practice. And I felt like I was going to let everyone down by not being able to actually play the ukulele. So that's when we decided we'd come up with a PDF. And anybody that donated, I'm going to, as soon as Beth teaches me how to email this to everybody that donated, that will be headed your way. I also just wanted to say the journey over the last 6 weeks, it was not planned to receive Audrey's genetic results during this time. As in life, nothing is planned. Nothing is what you expect. I found this the other day. I thought it was ironic. In 1981, I rode in the muscular dystrophy telethon bicycle race as a healthy person. I had no idea that 30 years later, I'd be a Jerry's adult. And so you just never, ever really know. We had been trying to have my daughter Audrey's genetics done for almost 2 years. And when COVID occurred, we had to cancel an appointment. So receiving her genetic results during this 6-week period was not at all staged or anything. And I think you can see, Tim, we handled it pretty poorly. Whatever the Bryans did, we should write a book on what not to do. It wasn't that bad. Not that bad. It might have been in a restaurant with masks on. We knew the email for 20 years was coming, and with results, and yet we just didn't have a plan. So, Stephen, do you have anything to add to the fact of what it's now? He has to deal with 2 people with FSH.
Well, I think a lot of things are moving in the right direction with research and finding a cure. And we know what causes it, and
Grab the duck.
we're in the process of finding a cure. So I think while we have our challenges ahead, I think things are moving in the right direction. So and both of these girls, my wife has the best attitude you could possibly have. Having this disease, and Audrey is as a 20-year-old having just learned that she has the genetic markings for FSH. That's a big thing to learn as a 20-year-old, but she's handled it very well, and she has a great role model to look to in her mom to look up to see how she's dealt with this and throughout her life. So we're hoping that we raise a lot of money and that we find a cure.
Tim, I hope everybody got caught on to the duck for. I think I hammered that gimmick home plenty enough to let people know that the most important thing is we know what's causing this. We've already identified that, and that was probably the largest battle. And so that is hence why there were so many ducks involved. Yeah. People caught on not to cut zip ties with serrated knives, that DUX4 is the cause of FSH, that we are within 5 years of stopping this disease, and hopefully quicker than that. Yeah. And just to prove to you that I have been playing, will you grab your guitar?
Yes.
Do you have any questions for us, Tim, since I missed the rehearsal yesterday too?
No, that's okay. Absolutely. I'm just eager to see you play. I want to hear the beautiful music. Let's do it.
Okay.
Well, you want to tell them the song?
It's a Beatles song, Octopus's Garden, and I've got the keys. I'm really struggling with strumming, ironically. So I've made fun of the left claw, but it was actually, got it. Okay, ready?
Okay, go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Not bad.
Sounds great.
Okay, I know. Watch the dollars just come in. Is this when Jerry Lewis would go to the tote board and go, let's see what we've got?
That's right. Let's start texting to give right now, folks. Text to FSHD to 243-725. Let's just keep it going. If that doesn't inspire you, nothing will. That's the way I see it.
Nothing. Anybody that wants that PDF on the tent, if it's still hot with you, that's going to teach me how to email it to you. And I just cannot thank everyone enough. Friends, family, Rachel Sarton. There's a ton of people in the FSH Central Texas group. We're just growing. We're kind of small, but we're growing. So feel free, if you're in Dallas, Houston, anywhere, come join us.
Sounds great. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us in Texas. Take care.
Thanks.
Okay, then we can move on. Wow, that's just awesome. Ukulele. I don't even know how to play that. I can't play that. That is a skill I do not own. That's beautiful. And don't forget, yes, text to give. Visit fshddecided.org/walkandroll. If you want to donate to your local chapter, you can do it that way. And now we welcome in Erin McSweeney. Erin, how are you? We're doing the spin. How's it going, Erin?
It's going well, Tim. How you doing?
Do us a favor. Can you click the video like one more turn? Your side. There you go. Oh, right there. Wait, there it is. Hey, we got you. We got you. That's awesome. Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Oh, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
So you are with Optum, one of our platinum sponsors. So thank you for that. That is huge from our community. All that thank you is trying to generate just from me, out to you. But honestly, it's just a lot of voices in a collective. Thanks for your support, and thanks for everything Optum is doing. So I guess I'll turn it over to you. What would you?
Well, thank you. I'm so honored to be part of this meaningful event. So it's been so inspiring to watch everyone and see all the generosity, especially during these challenging times. So thank you for having me. Today's actually very personal for me for a couple of reasons. Number one, my company Optum is a sponsor. But number two, my amazing stepdaughter bravely battles with FSHD. So she inspires me, Lexi Pappas, she inspires me every day with her strength, with her courage, her positivity, her kindness, and her generosity. And so she's really amazing. And I'm just really grateful and really honored to be her stepmom. So, and I'm also really honored to be part of the Optum team. As you know, Optum has been a multi-year sponsor of FSHD, of these walks. And their mission is to help people live healthier lives and help the healthcare system work better for everyone. And that's everyone. That means making sure that all voices, Tim, are heard and that we all support each other. So we partnered with the FSHD to ensure legislators on Capitol Hill hear diverse voices from the community. And we also want to ensure that every person with FSHD knows that they do not face this disease alone. So we're honored to be part of this journey with each and every one of you. And we're honored to be confronting this disease together and ultimately find a cure for this, Tim. So thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing Optum to be a sponsor. I hope everyone has a great day. Have fun, and thanks for all your support.
Thank you, Erin. Thank you very much. I know that we have, I think, a video from Optum that we're going to play as well. So thank you, Erin, for that and all the work you do. And I love your inspiration.
Thank you, Tim. Have fun.
Thank you. You as well. Have a great day today.
Yeah, we plan on it. Thanks.
How do things work? Things that give so much joy and happiness. How does it all come together so perfectly? How can the right support drive optimal health? How can we help manage chronic illness? How can shared intelligence spark brilliant solutions? How can doctors and patients build even stronger relationships? How can we improve the quality of healthcare and make it more affordable? How do we bring everything together so that healthcare works for all of us? We know how. We are the how. Optum. How well gets done.
Oof. I like that. Yeah, that is awesome video. Thank you for Optum for being a big sponsor with it. Obviously, there's a personal connection there for Erin. So glad that she shared that and is a part of this day. And yeah, if you want to text to give, I'm always going to slip it in there for folks, always. National campaign, you text FSHD to 243-725. If you want to go local chapter, you visit fshtsdsociety.org/walk-and-roll, and then donate through your local chapter is also fine. And special thanks again to Optum for that time. I think now we're moving on, right? As we travel from coast to coast, we're going to New England area. I think we're going to welcome in Lexi. Yeah, I hear some movement going on, and I'm always looking to see who's going to pop in. Lexi, there she is.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
How are you doing?
Good.
I'm doing great. So tell us a little bit, what's going on your walk and roll day today?
So my family, we're just kind of doing a little walk around Boston. I'm in Boston, Massachusetts, by the way. Oh, there's Kristen and Caitlin.
Hey guys, thanks for being here.
So my family, we're just walking around the area. We're going to do, like a little walk, and then coming back outside, we're going to have like a little barbecue and stuff. So it'll be good to celebrate and to get together.
Yeah.
And before Kristen introduces herself, I just wanted to thank our big sponsor, Optum. Obviously, you had just seen Erin talk about, Optum and all the great work they're doing. And, she's my stepmom. So it's amazing to have that connection with our sponsor. So I really want to thank them for being a part of it all. Kristen, you want to introduce yourself?
All right. Kristen Zwickow, New England director, and I'm here with my daughter. Who are you? Kate.
Hey, Kate.
And this was our first New England walk and roll. Lexi and I, we're a little nervous, having not really done one. We rode the coattails of Connecticut last year, and this was an amazing experience for us. I'm not really great at fundraising, and And we were just overwhelmed by the support that New England actually got. Overall, I think we came in around 36,000 for our very first walk and roll. And we had 5 teams. So we want to thank Fulcrum started a team, UMass Medical started a team. We had Lexi's team, and then we had Chris Stenman's team. And then we had Kate's team, full of a bunch of 5, 6, 7, 9-year-olds.
That's awesome.
And so all together, those teams crushed it, and they did a great job. So Lexi, you want to talk about how it went and how shocked you and I were, and the excitement we both had at the end of the time, where we were like, oh my God, did you see it again? Whoa, there's even more money. What's happening?
I know. Yeah, we our original goal was 20,000, and then we hit that goal a little while ago. And I remember Anna was like, well, do you want to make it 30,000? And Kristen's like, no, I don't think we can do that.
Yeah.
And now we're at 36,000. I mean, shout out to Caitlin's team. They raised over $10,000. Like, that's incredible.
Yeah, and then there was a little competition going on between Chris's and Caitlin's team, where they were neck and neck by $100 for the past couple of days. But Caitlin,
he kept passing me, and I kept passing him.
Competition. Yep.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, so one of the crazy things, so we kind of had a late start, I guess. In the beginning, we weren't doing too much. And then all of a sudden we had this huge ramp of, fundraising. And one thing that I thought was pretty cool was we raised over $20,000 in just like 10 days, about 10 days leading up to today. So, I mean, I thought that was an incredible number, like just in 10 days to raise $20,000. So
wow.
That's
awesome job. Well, that's just a testament to all the hard work you guys put into it. I think we all try to adjust right during this crazy time. And hey, donations are donations. I don't know if you donate in the beginning or at the end, but right, you'll take it no matter what. And what an amazing push you had there at the end. And there's still time to donate. This walk and roll doesn't end it. It continues on after. So thank you guys very much for organizing that and all the work that you've put into this. Huge thank you.
So Kate just wants to do one more shout out to her team.
Absolutely.
Selfish plug. You want to shout out all her friends are now walking around Boston with signs yelling Cure FSHD, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's the best.
A few of my friends actually started raising 1,000 a day for the last 3 days.
Wow. That's incredible. Well, that's part of that $20,000 push probably, right? That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. I hope you enjoy your day.
Thank you. Let's cure FSHD.
Let's cure it. Yep. So that's all the way out to New England. We get shout outs. So any age, guys, any age, get a walk team. There is no excuse, right? Oh, I'm too young. No, you're not. Get out there, get your team going, get people involved. Text FSHD to 243-725. It's not too late. This is not end the fundraising. This is just part of it, right? So we just keep pushing forward. I know now we're going to welcome in Taylor Quigg from the Greater Philadelphia chapter as she's welcomed in. Linking up right now.
No, you're not. Get out there, get your team going.
Hey, Taylor, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. How is it there in Philadelphia?
We have the nicest day ever. It's like sunny and beautiful, cool weather. It feels like fall. So I am in all my glory.
Wow. Lucky dog. It's raining here, I think, for the 6th straight day. So that's all. I'll try to push that sunshine this way if you can.
I'll do my best.
So tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing on the walk and roll today. Any shout outs, all of it. Time's yours.
So we have a really fun day planned. We are going to get outside and get some exercise, do some walking. We have a lot of people in the area that are walking too. I have a little crew here with me. So my husband, Colin, and then my kiddos, and then my 3 best friends actually flew in from Alabama and South Carolina to spend the weekend with us and, be here for the walk and roll. So awesome. They were coming in anyway. And then when it moved virtual, just, it was great. So we are also doing a comedy show tonight because laughter is the best medicine. And we sold about 100 tickets. So we have Gary Valentine. He was on King of Queens, and he's pretty famous. Yep. So he's the comedian tonight, and a portion of the proceeds of the ticket sales are going to go directly to FSHD. So we are going to, that kicks off around 4:00 this afternoon. So we're really excited for that. This is our first walk and roll for the Philadelphia area. I want to give a shout out to Bill and Jan McLean because they were top sponsor or top donators, and they are just such amazing people. So we're looking forward to seeing them tonight at the comedy show. So we've had a lot of family and friends donate, and we raised just over $14,000 right now, and we have a bunch more donations coming in tonight after all of the ticket sales go through. So that's really exciting. So if you are local to Philadelphia area, we'll be in Royersford tonight at Soul Joel's Comedy Club. I have the link on my Facebook page. You can buy tickets through there. So it's going to be a really fun day.
That does sound like a good time. Yes, I do know that comedian. He is a riot. What a great grab. That is phenomenal. I wish I could make that. Dang it.
You're just a little too far.
Yeah, it's still too far. I don't think I'd make it in time.
No.
So you guys going to get a chance to do a little walk then, and the beautiful day you have?
Yeah, so we have the area before the comedy show starts at 6. So we have about, I think, 75 people coming just for FSHD. So we'll be outside there, and it'll just, we'll kick it off this afternoon.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Thanks, Taylor. Thanks to all the walk team out there in greater Philadelphia area, all the sponsors. Awesome job. Thank you.
Thanks, Tim.
So all the way to greater Philadelphia, right? We have a great comedy show. I saw that on Facebook. Taylor is an amazing influencer when it comes to social media, and she knows how to do it, let me say, and how to get the word out, how to connect people. Speaking of connection, I kind of look at this next guest from the Chicago chapter. Dave, I look up to this guy a lot. He's always done a ton of great work in the Chicago area. I attended my first chapter meeting in his Chicago chapter, and he welcomes us now. Looks like as rainy of an area as I have here in Milwaukee is Dave Lucas. Dave, how's it going, buddy? Oh, we get him? Hey, Dave, can you hear me good, bud?
I can now, yes.
Oh, good. There you go. How's it going there in Chicago?
It's a little rainy. It's a little rainy, but that's okay. That's okay. Not like the weather we had last year. Holy cow. Our walk last year was like picture perfect, 70 degrees and sunny. So, that's fine. We'll take the rainy weather this year so that next year when we're back in person, we can have back to gorgeous weather. So that's fine. We'll just roll with the yucky weather today.
Yeah, that's a great positive outlook, sir. That's great. That's great. And obviously you're walking. I see an umbrella there behind you.
Yes. Yeah. Walking. Yeah. It's the rain here is going to stop in a little bit. So we're going to get out here in a few minutes. The family and the dog are going to get out and do our official walk. But yeah. No, but I wanted to give a few shout outs to some of our teams in the Chicago area that have done an awesome job this year. So our biggest team was Sisters Trio, came in with a whopping 23 people on their team this year, which was awesome. And our biggest team donation, which I love this team name, Pluck the Ducks. So Team Pluck the Ducks had collectively as a team raised $2,515. And a member of that team raised the most money so far for our chapter, which was Ryan Ariano, raised $1,115. So great job from all of them, getting donations, getting team members signed up. And I know a lot of our folks are doing a lot of smaller group events around the Chicagoland area. So awesome news from all of them.
Yeah, that is amazing work. Considering that we've all had to pivot right during this time. I know you guys are the same as well. You're doing it now, maybe with not such an in-person walk, but joining us today for the virtual has been great. And keep it up, Dave. Keep it up. Anything else you want to add before we say goodbye?
Thank you. No, just looking forward. I know, today is a big success, but also looking forward to next year too. So I think, definitely us as a chapter, we've already started talking about what next year looks like. Hopefully we're back in person. We're building partnerships here. I'm meeting with some new doctors groups here this month, just to connect some more dots and connect some more folks of people who know what FSHD is, and also showed up a partnership with my employer, PepsiCo, for participation in the walk next year. So definitely excited about that. So celebrating today, but then also looking forward again to next year and building on the success we've had here and us as the society at large has had going forward. So much more exciting stuff for all of us to come.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.
Yep. Take care. Thank you, Tim.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So that's Dave Lucas from the Chicagoland area. Great guy. If you're in the Chicagoland area, visit their chapter meetings. They're a good time, a great connection. That's where I kind of started my journey with this. Always have a soft spot for Dave in the Chicagoland area, and glad we could touch base with them, see what they're doing even on a rainy day, just like here. It's okay. It's raining. It's fine. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Okay. Oh,
yeah, we got some pictures that Connecticut folks sent to us. They did a walk earlier. I think they went out and walked yesterday. So we got some great stuff from Connecticut that we're going to share.
Let it roll.
Yeah, look at that. How beautiful is that? They got out as a group, got to walk by the water yesterday with their dog.
Oh, I love it. Look at that.
Isn't that looking good, right?
Yeah, they're rolling. There you go.
They are. They're walking and they're rolling, which I love. And then we got a video I'm going to share from their walk leader. We like to call him Pogo.
Pogo. There he is.
Take 37. Hi, this is Pete Pogozalski, or many of you know me as Pogo. I'd like to welcome you to the 2020 Connecticut Chapter Walk and Roll for the Cure virtual extravaganza. Woo! I'd like to start out with a thank you to Daniel Perez and Steve Jacobson, the original founders in 1991 of the FSHD Society. I would be remiss if I didn't mention Carol Perez, Dan's mom, whose spirit of determination, support, advocacy, and love as only a mother could provide still permeate this organization. We are a family first. I'd also like to thank the Hospital for Special Care. It earns its moniker every day through every position and profession associated with the Hospital for Special Care. Many of the FSHD patients in Connecticut and the surrounding areas find their answers and support at the Hospital for Special Care. Thank you for being our advocates and supporters every single day of the year. I'd also like to thank all the teams that made up Connecticut's Walk and Roll this year. Team Special Care, Anna's Bananas, Team Nashkin, Team Ellen, Team Kathy, Team Laura, Team Purple, Team Sean, Pogo's Warriors, and Team Craig. Thank you to our team captains and also to every single family member, caregiver, and support provided through your activity and donations to fund the cure. Our goal is an answer, a treatment, a cure by 2025. Your support feeds directly into research that may not only help us, but may also help other genetic-borne diseases in some of the pathways we are uncovering and solving with our research network worldwide. Thank you again, and I want you to celebrate today and enjoy your walk and roll. Thank you. Bye for now. Pogo out.
That was awesome. That was phenomenal. I like Pogo. I like that guy. That was a great message. Hey, it's Beth.
Pogo's
Who
the
else we
best.
got?
Hi, Tim.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I am doing phenomenal. I had to make sure my mic was on. It is good.
It's on. I am joining you today from the park in Colorado, where we would have had our walk and roll today, where we had it last year. It's Philip S. Miller Park in Castle Rock, Colorado. So that's my background. What's your background, Kim?
Mine is my beautiful office here in Reading, Massachusetts. But I did go for my walk this morning because it is beautiful here today. It is 60 and sunny, and everyone should get outside and walk.
That's right. Any way you can. If it's raining like in Chicago or here, or if it's sunny and beautiful where you are.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
And Tim, we're going to be joining you a little bit later. After this, I'm going to be headed to the actual park to meet my Colorado Walk Committee with Walk leader Ann Babcock in just a little while, and you'll get to see us again live. So that's fun too.
Sounds good. That is always fun. It's always good to see familiar faces, all these great familiar faces, even some I've not met or seen, but only know their names. It's been great to just see all the activity going on this morning and how everyone's just plugging away at the walk and roll, such positive attitudes. It's awesome. It's awesome. It is just blowing my mind, considering where we had to adjust. I remember that meeting, and so what it's become is a massive success. I'm just so proud of this community. It's just unbelievable.
Oh, you and me. I'll tell you what, when we set out in January, you remember, planning for this coming year, this amazing group of volunteer leaders, our chapter directors and our walk leaders, we began planning for their local walks and rolls all over the country. We had parks reserved, we had committees that were being formed, and the excitement had really begun. They really did. And then COVID hit, right? Dang it. So we had to make that hard decision to move to virtual events. But these resilient, amazing volunteer leaders jumped on board with us and did not miss a beat in planning for this day. And I want to share a slide that really brings it home to what it means and who is out there. Look at these people. Look at these amazing, bright, shining faces. But these are the people that have led the efforts all over the country that's culminating today. And look at you right there, Tim. So Kim and I, Lee, Anna, Mark, everybody at the FSHD Society are so very blessed to be working alongside every day with every single one of these people. And I'm personally in awe of every one of them. So thank you to all of our amazing chapter and walk leaders for pulling off this hugely successful event.
Yes. Virtual hugs to everyone. Awesome start to the day.
Yeah. I have a few shout outs on behalf of some of the chapter locations that weren't able to join us live today. So can I do that real quick?
Absolutely.
Okay, Tim. So in North Carolina, walk leader and chapter director Meredith Hummel and her family were planning for today. The top fundraiser for North Carolina was Leslie Hummel, Meredith's mother, and the top teams there were the Village with the team captain Millicent Owen, and she had 6 team members on her team. The Village was the name of that team. So they were the top team in North Carolina. In South Carolina, our walk-in chapter director, Frank Hanley, headed up the effort there. The top fundraiser there was Sam Miller, and the top team was Mighty Ducks 4 with team captain Sam Miller. Frank wanted us to pass along a huge thank you message to the team captains, which are Frank, Pensy, Stacy, Sam, and Joe and Melissa. And he also wanted to give a huge thanks to everyone who donated to the South Carolina chapter. Their very first walk and roll was a huge success, raising well over $6,000. And Frank, the donations are still coming in, buddy. So you guys are doing an amazing job with your first walk. In the Mid-Atlantic, walk leader Bobby Krasnanski and our friends, Ann and Frank Kolakowski's, the top fundraiser there was Robert Humphreys, and his team was called Troop 345 Vienna, Virginia. And he was the captain of that team. And I believe I did see their story. It goes into deep about a troop there that's very near and dear to his heart. So. And then in Kansas City, our walk leader and chapter director there is Kylie Higgs. Our top fundraiser for that chapter was Alan Carney. Shout out to Alan. I know you're not on Facebook, but if you happen to steal your wife's Facebook page today and you're listening in, good job, Alan. And he was actually the top team, the A Carney team, captain, or Team A Carney was his name. And also the KU Neuromuscular Research team recruited 9 members to be the largest team for that walk. We still have 2 more weeks to fundraise, guys. We're going to be tabulating prize winners and sending prizes out after the 26th of September. So still got 2 weeks to keep this momentum going and earn some awesome prizes. Okay, I'm out of words. Kim, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, just a huge thank you to all the chapter directors, walk leaders, and all the volunteers. I have actually only been with the FSHD Society for less than a year, and it's truly, truly an amazing place to work. From everyone I work with to everyone I work for to find a cure for this, everyone is amazing. It's like a family, and I'm so lucky to be a part of this. So thank you all.
Yeah, and thank you guys for all the hard work you're doing. It takes a massive support system, which is really what the FSHD Society is, especially for me. I mean, yeah, I'm sitting in front of this little camera throughout this whole thing, but there's so many people working on the preparation and during the show on the back end. And you can only hear every once in a while, Lee's voice will come in and help out. Without that guidance, without that support, this is not happening. It is very difficult to try to do something like this by yourself. So just this event today, huge team support. And then I love the representation of all these chapters. Like I said, it is so inspiring. It is so inspiring. The energy. I mean, I couldn't sleep last night. I just wanted to get here. I want to get to this moment. I wanted to see these people. I wanted to see all the enthusiasm. It's awesome.
It's a great community.
It truly is. It truly is. It's a massive community. It makes me better every day. Every day, this community does.
Well, and you're the rock that holds us all still, Tim. So you're the rock, baby. You're the rock.
Yeah. No, I can't do that. Yeah, but absolutely. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
See you again later.
And yeah, we're very excited for the rest of this day. Keep walking and rolling, guys. This is it. This is our day. So
keep walking.
Thank you.
We'll see you later, guys.
Yeah, so we just keep walking and rolling.